Hi, I'm your host, Isha Mohan, and welcome to the premiere edition of The Community Producers. This show provides a unique look at the Capital Region with everything created by Shaw TV's amazing access volunteers like myself. Today we circle around Edmonton, exploring creative art pieces, and we take a look at New Year's resolutions. If you're looking to help those in need, look no further than becoming a blood donor like these high school students.
So I don't see any clumps in either A or B, so you're all.
High school students at W.P. Wagner School stepped up to find out if they could help save a life. It was a student-led initiative where students could find out what their blood type is and where they could set up a future date to donate their liquid red goo.
Thanks to my teacher, we're all contributing. We do announcements, we put up posters on our TVs and everything, and yeah.
We work with a bunch of different high schools in the Edmonton area, WP Wagner being one of them, and it's a great way for students to sort of own and champion the cause, recruiting their students to donate blood and help save a life.
The reason I would ever donate blood and why people should donate blood is because it saves so many lives.
The donation process takes about an hour and can help with many things, from a car crash victim to someone going through cancer treatment. For grade 12 student Monica Chan, one of the reasons she helped organize this event at her school is because this need is very personal.
My grandfather, he needed blood and he died, and I was just like I didn't know I couldn't donate, right?
So there's no clumping in A and B, so that tells us your group O.
200,000 people in Canada need blood, and they're like, oh, they always need it. It's never like, oh, we're done, we don't need any more blood. It's like, we need it. Just keep it, even if you're AB, OB, AB, whatever. Doesn't matter. We just need more blood to help more people.
Okay, so you're putting your blood in.
I want to be the person that gave the most blood to someone, or donated the most blood. That's my challenge for myself.
More information can be found at blood.ca, as these students have put this challenge on their backs to go forward, and the first step is learning.
I want to know who I can donate to, or if I'm ever in need for blood, who I can get from. I feel like that's why people mostly do it.
I just want to give my blood away.
Saving a life one drop at a time with the students at W.P. Wagner School, I'm Doug Roxburgh.
The high schoolers at W.P. Wagner School have certainly set the bar high when it comes to giving to other Canadians. We go from south of the North Saskatchewan River to the north side, where Access volunteer Don Carter meets Adnan Aladdin, who has put his culture into his artwork.
Everything's really an inspiration. Everything around me, everything. Doesn't matter what it is.
Adnan Aladdin is a self-taught artist born and raised in Edmonton's north side. He is an artist inspired by buildings like the new Rogers Place and builds his artworks from an architectural perspective.
I've always kind of been really curious about the design process of automotives. People see a car and they say, wow, it's nice. I look at man, how do they build that? How the moldings, the design, the process of actually building it, the assembly line, that's what interests me. I use a lot of tools from different industries, so engineering background. From an automotive perspective, I use a lot of that stuff too. It's definitely precise. It's a lot of work, and one little mistake could kind of be disastrous. So I have to be very cautious and very meticulous in terms of how I create these pieces.
And the artworks Aladdin creates are constructed using cut and layered pieces of plexiglass to build three-dimensional artworks. He also creates Islamic artwork with a contemporary look to appeal to a younger generation who would like religious artwork in their homes.
And what I wanted to do was bring a modern aspect to it. So there's a lot of people like my age that are, they've got their education, got their homes, and they want a more modern take on the Islamic art. So that was my inspiration. I wanted to do something that was different and just unique.
To see more of Aladdin's artwork, you can visit his Instagram account. I'm sure we all know someone who has a creative gift outside their everyday line of work. And if you have a desire to pursue a dream, Aladdin believes nothing should stop you.
Open-mindedness is a huge thing, because if you're not open-minded and you're very this is what I was taught, so this is how I have to think, you'll never kind of get anywhere. And you have to have a deep passion for it. You have to have a love for something. So that's kind of where I knew that was my direction where I need to go in, because I always had a deep passion for what I was doing, and it just wouldn't go away.
With a look at the community, I'm Don Carter.
Now I'm here, so it's been a lot of fun.
It's amazing how art can shift, change, and inspire. Adnan is truly an inspiration to his community. We go from art to a celebration as this year marks Canada's 150th anniversary of Canada's Confederation in 1867. There will be celebrations lined up right across the country, including having free national park access all year long. Good news for everyone traveling to Jasper. Access volunteer Sarah King was able to attend the kickoff for the celebration at City Hall.
Are you ready for Canada's 150th birthday? Est-ce que vous êtes prêts pour le 150e de la Confédération? Hey! Oui!
With the new year in full force, Edmonton is gearing up to be a leader in Canada's 150th anniversary celebrations.
So Canada's 150th anniversary of Confederation has been on the city's Edmonton's radar screen now for a number of months, and it really does mark a special occasion in our history.
So there's 4 themes for us for Canada 150: engaging with youth, celebrating diversity, reconciling with Indigenous peoples, and then celebrating our environment. And one of the things that we've done as a government of Canada for Canada 150 2017 is free parks access for all Canadians.
So what can we expect from the City of Edmonton to help celebrate Canada's 150th anniversary throughout the year?
Well, we're going to obviously start with the New Year celebration, but going forward there's going to be many events going on all over the city.
So we have schools represented, Next Gen, Youth Council, Indigenous community, Multicultural community, Edmonton Community Foundation, the Arts Council, and so on.
Our 150th anniversary of Confederation gives all Canadians the opportunity to celebrate our shared values, history, and achievements.
So as we move into an exciting new year, you can expect to see even more multicultural communities celebrating our diversity, our environmental ecology, as well as the rich history that makes Canada the wonderful nation that it is.
Of course, we all know there will be more and more celebrations during the year. I know it's early, but I can't wait for Canada Day. If you want to get more involved with the community producers, please visit our webpage and find out how you can volunteer today. After the break, we get to see more of these volunteer lead stories to help get your ideas flowing. I'm Isha Mohan. Earlier on the Community Producers, we saw how artwork can inspire and how Canada is celebrating 150 years. Since it is the new year, let's completely shift gears and look at ways you can improve yourself. This can range from a variety of topics, so Alvin and Martin have zeroed in on how the right nutrition and fitness can change your life today.
With the holidays now behind us, it's time to put away those ugly sweaters and throw on your best pair of runners.
We're here at Kingsman Sports Center, where many people are working on their New Year's resolutions.
Kevin, a certified trainer with the City of Edmonton, tells us what the most common fitness-related New Year's resolution is.
The most common New Year's resolution we see is losing weight. People usually start the year very motivated to lose weight, very excited, and as the year progresses, they tend to be not as compliant and do not reach their goals.
With so many exercise plans out there, it can be overwhelming to figure out where to begin.
The first step I would recommend is that they come in and see a personal trainer. The trainer will help them establish how much weight they want to lose, help them support them through the process, and make sure that the system is set up sustainably for them.
Up to 80% of all New Year's resolutions fail by February. Here is one way to make sure your resolutions stick around.
Take the long-term view versus a short-term view. So it is really about the process and the journey versus the outcome. Training is a lifetime activity. It's not necessarily something you're going to do for just 6 months or a year.
For those who want to stay motivated, going at it alone might not be the best option.
Sometimes taking a drop-in program, we offer over 330 at the city here. That tends to help increase exercise adherence.
Now, exercising is a great way to kick off that fitness goal, but nutritionist Sabina shares with us how having a healthy, balanced diet also makes a significant difference.
Fitness is definitely complementary to nutrition. The two definitely work together. So if you want to optimize your fitness goals, then nutrition is definitely something that can affect those fitness goals.
There is one important resource people can use to put together a healthy, balanced diet for themselves.
We talk about Canada's Food Guide when we talk about balance. So you want to make sure that you're getting the required amounts from every different food group so that you're getting enough fruits and vegetables, you're getting enough grains, you're getting enough meat and alternatives, as well as enough dairy products for what you require.
While you've probably heard about those fad diets over the years, including Atkins, paleo, and raw food, the question remains, do they work?
They have some healthy aspects to them, but really it would be just better to try and ingest less calories than what you need and try and exercise a little bit more in order to lose weight.
Sometimes, reaching a desired weight is as easy as recording what you eat.
Look at what you're eating and, to increase your awareness of what you actually are eating. And a great way to do that is just to start recording your intake. So by writing down what you're eating, it increases your awareness of, oh my goodness, I'm eating too much at dinner, or oh, I tend to snack right before dinner and I'm eating too much at that time.
Those were some great fitness and nutrition tips from Kevin and Sabina here at Kinsman Sports Center.
We hope they will help you with your New Year's resolutions.
For Shaw TV, I'm Martin Nguyen.
And I'm Alvin Yu.
Hi, I'm Ryan McIntyre. Welcome to your community calendar. Uptown Folk Club Winterfest is on February 17th and 18th. Get your tickets online at Yeg Live. Every Sunday, swing and skate at City Hall from 1 to 4. Free skate rentals are available, so get there early. Dye your hair Cali Pink and join the Hair Massacre at West Edmonton Mall Ice Palace on February 24th. Head to City Hall every Saturday for local treats at the city market. Don't forget to eat your veggies. To volunteer like me, see the bottom of the screen.
We'll be exploring unique places, sampling wonderful food and festivities. Welcome to Chinatown YEG TV. Hi, I'm Sandy Pond, the executive community producer and one of the hosts of this program. Like many Canadians, I'm an immigrant with my family who moved here some 40+ years ago. We set roots in Edmonton, embraced all things that are Canadian, but still able to maintain our culture and heritage. In this program, we like to share with you what makes Edmonton Chinese culture so vibrant. We'll be exploring unique places, sampling wonderful food and festivities. There will be interviews of successful Edmontonians who made an impact and some hot topics around the growth of Edmonton and in Chinatown, like this one of the Chinatown Gate.
Here we are with Alan Kwan, a retired engineer and a community leader in Chinatown. He is instrumental in many local Edmontonian initiatives. What is the history and significance of the Chinatown Gate on 102nd Avenue and 97th Street, Alan?
Yeah, this gate here was completed in October 1987 through partnership with the City of Edmonton and the City of Harbin, and also the Chinese community raised fund, to contribute to the construction of this gate. Now, actually, the material was donated by Harbin, and also Harbin City also sent craftsmen here to build this gate here. Yeah, so I've been around here for 30 years.
Where is the City of Harbin, and why did they decide to work with us on this project?
Well, the Harbin and Edmonton are twin cities, so in some way like sisters. Also, the province of Alberta and the province of Heilongjiang are also twin provinces. Yeah.
And why is the gate coming down?
As you're aware, City of Edmonton is building a new LRT line from the library to Millwoods. So the LRT line is coming through 102nd Avenue. So the China Gate is in the way. So it has to come down, and it's coming down around at the end of February. But this Saturday, January 21st, we're going to have a ceremony. Yeah.
What will happen in the future with the gate, Alan?
Okay, we are working with the city now to build a new China Gate on 97th Street and Jasper Avenue, right next to Canada Place, because where Canada Place right now is the was the original Chinatown, So we thought the new location is quite appropriate because that's a way of commemorating our pioneers, Chinese pioneers who came long ago to open paths for us, and so that's a way of commemorating. But also the new gate is going to be, we are working on it right now. It will be through partnership. So it will be with the City of Edmonton, City of Harbin, also the province show interest in participating, and also the federal government is interested in participating. So we hope it's going to be like, hopefully the materials will come from China, craftsmen will come from China. But right now we're at the assessment stage that how we're going to do it. Yeah.
Was the community consulted when they decided to bring down the gate at first?
Well, I think when the City of Edmonton did their high-level planning of the corridor, I think China Gate was not really in the picture until when we go through the open house. And then we found out that it's coming through the China Gate, so we advised them that like there's a China Gate here that needs to be addressed.
And what outcome does the community want at the end?
Well, obviously that if this one's going to come down, we want a new one to continue the legacy, to continue the friendship and the relationship amongst the two cities and amongst the two provinces. So we hope, again, we're going to do an assessment right now. And after that is complete, we hope to, like the City Council would approve funding to build a new one.
Thank you for joining us today, Ellen. There are so many unanswered questions about the Chinatown Gate. We will give you updates as it unfolds.
Thank you for that interview, Lieberson. Here are some of the segments of our upcoming episodes.
And all this is done by over 100 volunteers here at the Chinese Pavilion.
For Chinatown YEG, I'm Sandy Pond.
I'm your host, Isha Mohan, on the premiere episode of The Community Producers. Being a university student, we know money is tight, so traveling can become pretty difficult. Fortunately, there is an organization to help students travel and learn abroad. Let's check it out with volunteer producer Amal Mohammed.
Hi, my name is Amal Mohammed, and I am a community producer at Shaw TV. I recently had the opportunity to travel the globe while making a difference and also meeting incredible people. This led me to want to share about an organization called Isaac. Check it out.
Isaac basically is one of the world's largest not-for-profit student-run organizations. So we strive to develop leadership skills and soft skills in young students by sending them abroad, whether it's through professional internships or volunteer internships. So as long as you're over 18, currently attending a university, or you are 2 years finished university, then you can come to us. As long as you do have a passion for whatever you're going to be volunteering for, that's good enough there.
And for one university student, Safri Hessing, being a part of Isaac has been a great way to start her travel adventures.
My internship experience was honestly quite different than what I do every day right now. It was honestly one of the best times I've had. I would completely recommend it because it was my first time going away from my family, especially for 6 weeks. That's a long time in a country that I didn't know. But I got a lot of support from the Isaac in that country. We've sent a lot of students to a lot of different countries just because we are prevalent in over 126 different countries. But primarily we send a lot of students to Latin America, so Colombia, we've sent students to Brazil and Argentina, and in Asia, mostly Taiwan, Thailand, and China, and in Europe we have a lot of students going to Poland and Greece. It develops leadership skills that are very, very useful in everyday life, and it's a lot of skills that are utilized, whether it be in school or in the workplace in the future.
I cannot wait to travel the world one day. For Shaw TV, I'm community producer Amal Mohammed.
Thanks to that program, I'm now imagining hot weather, white sand, clear ocean. But anyway, as you see from our show, we have people from all walks of life volunteering at Shaw. And age, as you will see in a few short seconds, also has no bearings as kids took over this past year's Fringe Festival.
Monique. We're at the Kids Fringe Festival to see where all the fun begins. What is Kids Fringe Festival?
The Kids Fringe Festival, it's its own section of Fringe. It's the site that we're here on right now, and it's a place where the parents can come and do many activities with their kids, such as crafts and face painting.
What makes it so special?
What makes the Kids Fringe site so special is that it's a great way to introduce young kids to theater at an early age. As well, it gives them a chance to experience the Fringe at a very young age with their parents as well, because not all shows are for young audiences. So it's really nice to have a site where they can experience theater, experience many activities together during the summer.
What do we expect at the Kids Fringe Festival?
You can expect many fun crafts to make, stories, both storybooks and oral tales, including shows written by our own youth troupe, who are the camp counselors here, and they will be leading games and a ton of activities. There's something to do for everyone here.
Thank you. Let's get our faces painted. What's your favorite part about Kids Fringe?
I think the face painting is cool, plus the songs, and there's games, so there's lots of stuff for the kids to do.
Well, I like face painting, and it's really fun because you just have a lot of fun things that you can do.
The buskers is my favorite part. We'd have to say face painting and the craft corner. Making tambourines was the best.
This was so much fun. This is the best way to end our summer. I'm Monique, the junior reporter of Shaw TV.
Let's go from Fringe to explore a community near you as Brandon Scott takes us through Mill Woods.
There are over 385 communities that make up the city of Edmonton. From Gold Bar to Glenora, from Westmount to Windermere, each with its own unique qualities and characteristics. Join me as we discover the people and places that make this the City of Champions. My name's Brandon Scott, and this is Be My Neighbor. Today we're in an area known as Millwoods in southeast Edmonton. Ask around as I did and you'll find that people have strong opinions on what it's like to live here. What if there was more to the stories than the rumors and the myths? Is it possible that the misunderstanding of Millwoods is more hearsay than fact? To find out more, I talked to a few residents. Here's what they had to say about living in Millwoods.
We were in one of the first groups that actually bid on lots in Millwoods, and we moved in 1974. The people that lived here never thought of it having any problems. I think our crime rate is probably lower than many other parts of the city.
There's a lot to love about Millwoods. It's a great community, it's a great atmosphere, great people, very friendly. You know, when I moved here 10 years ago, I had you know that kind of negative vibe that you get when you grow up on the north side. The south side's not that great, or you get the south side saying the north side's not that great. But I personally lived throughout the west end, the north side, the south end of the city. I love them all, but I'm very happy to say that Millwoods is my home.
Okay, hang on. Did you catch that? There are people that are actually proud to say that Millwoods is their home. And why shouldn't they? And yet that's not the picture you get when you talk to people that live in other parts of Edmonton. So what do we look for in a community? Housing options, amenities, schools. Can't you get all that right here in Millwoods?
It's the fact that my children can walk to school and they can enjoy the local activities that take place here without having to drive all over the city. And the city's getting really large, and it's that urban sprawl that we see that's taking place. We don't see that here in Millwoods. We see it as a place where we can enjoy things locally, we can see and meet our neighbors and stay in touch. Millwoods offers the convenience of both shopping, recreation, education, and a host of other things that we bring culturally to our community that not many other communities and cities offer. We have our own fireworks every year. We have the recreation activities that surround the Millwoods Recreation Center. We have our own mall. We have our own hospital facilities. We have an excellent police service in this local area. So, it all comes together for something good.
Well, for us, it's been a fantastic experience. We live in Knotwood, and Knotwood has had a long-standing cooperative play school there for about 30 years. And don't discount Millwoods when you're looking for a new home for your family. It's fantastic, it's mature, it has fabulous trees, walkways, great schools, and it's a fun place to be.
With a growing population, Millwoods is nearly the size of Alberta's third largest city. With a space that big, there's bound to be something for everyone. And with so much to offer, anyone could find a place in Millwoods to call home.
Thank you so much for watching the premiere episode of The Community Producers. If you would like to get involved and become an Access volunteer, please visit our Shaw TV webpage or send us an email. This show does not happen without you. I'm Isha Mohan, and thank you for watching.